that special show we was telling y'all about as far as Christmas wise. It is Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Como sa, Espacito. Wrong holiday. But happy holidays. Wrong. You know.
Ain't the bed the tooth the fruit.
But we was saying happy holidays. Like I said, we wanted to throw that special show with baby all our brothers. We missing Raw and
missing a couple of them.
Yeah, Raw and Alex. You know what I'm saying?
Too many to name.
Yeah.
This room can't hold us.
Yeah. So we missing a bunch.
Room wasn't big enough. Room ain't big enough.
Right.
The studio.
So instead of doing a phone call like we've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Saints win.
Who that? Saints win, man.
You know what you think about the game, JRoc?
Man, it was lovely, man. I was smiling the whole time.
What about you, JJ?
Man, dude, I was like, you know what I said? I said, as soon as we get them in the dome, we gonna whoop that.
We didn't.
We shut them out for the longest, but
they got a garbage touchdown.
My favorite play. Again, if this dude is not a shooting for the rookie, it is, and I know the NFL is.
He gonna win it,
bro.
He gonna win it.
That butt interception, son, that was fire. I ain't never did that.
Man, I think I texted you yesterday. I said he gonna win it on that alone.
Yeah, on that alone. Yeah.
Well, right now on the rookie radar, I think they're the top two.
Yeah, him and Kamara. I think they both gonna win.
Yeah, it's Lattimore.
So
and
what about Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt?
Nah, he slid down the ladder.
Yeah,
I think there's a whole bunch of people above him. There's like 5 people above Kareem Hunt right now.
Yeah, he kind of slid down because they went that slump. Yeah, and the Saints started winning. So Kamara.
But man, it was a good win yesterday. Yeah. Again,
statement win, clinch.
Clinch. Not that much of pop from Drew Brees, but again, at this point in the season,
do you need that?
Right, you don't really need that. But I mean, talk to me about Mark Ingram. I watched this dude run. He runs like Wile E. Coyote, and what I mean by that is like his feet is just like, you know. But he gets. I mean, he's faster than he looks, though. Yeah. He's faster than he looks. I had a partner of mine who met him a couple of years ago, right? Didn't even know it was him. He got out of this big old truck. Dude needed a stepping stool and a ladder to get in his truck. I'm like, come on, you serious? He said, yeah, man. So, dude he's short, but he's stocky. You know what I'm saying?
I think the difference is this year, like all 4 of us can say that with them having that running game like they got, Drew Brees don't have to do, and that's what pretty much everybody's saying. And you got to look at the defense with all the injuries that they got for Cowher out, Klein out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The boys balling out.
But this is why everybody's comparing this year's team to the Super Bowl team, because it was the same thing, running game on fleek. Didn't expect that much from Drew Brees. You know, even though he had flashes.
5,000.
No, he didn't.
The year before that.
Yeah, the year before that. But like I said, that year we won the Super Bowl. That was he had season lows in passing. I think he threw for 4,300.
But he set some records that year too.
What record he set that year?
Completion record.
Okay, yeah.
Well, actually, he's gonna set the completion record this year.
Right. Yeah, he's right.
He is.
Is he breaking Steve Young's record?
No, he broke that record. He's breaking Bradford's record. Bradford had it last year.
Okay.
Who took it from Drew? Drew had it. Drew had the complete percentage.
Right.
Yeah.
And he broke. He's now top 3 in passing yards.
7,000. 10 games.
Take
better.
that, Brady.
10 games better than any of Favre and man.
And
10 games.
I think he's the fastest too.
That's what I'm saying. 10 games better.
And no MVP now. No MVP.
Well, you know what's shocking, dog? Well, he's actually in the running. A lot of people throwing his name out there now.
Well, because Peyton Manning retired?
Probably.
Yeah.
But they don't give it to either Brady or Gurley's in the mix.
I say Gurley.
Gurley's in the mix?
Yeah, man.
What?
Gurley's in the mix. Antonio Brown was in the mix.
Yeah, he was. Man, that would have been something serious, man. If Antonio would have kept it up. And I took that, you know what I'm saying? Took that.
But it's just, but again, like I said, good statement game, great win, playoffs, clinch playoffs. Yeah. Now we just, we need to win this Sunday.
Yeah.
To win the division. Which will be our first division since 2011.
Right, and to get that playoff home game.
Yeah. Against Carolina. Eventually.
Yeah, nobody wants to see us at home.
Not really.
Nobody after, especially after yesterday.
Right.
Nobody wants to see us at home.
Yeah, I think we're putting the fear guy in the.
You know what though, and the thing I like about it is the city knew the city knew how important the game was, so they started putting all the 28-3 flyers all around the stadium. Even in the
halftime show.
Yeah, halftime show, they lined up as 28-3 though. So like I said, man, y'all doing all this, y'all better win.
Well, I mean, they got in their head from coin toss, man. I mean, everybody, our folks down there, they got in their head, man.
Now, JRoc,
yes, sir.
Being that you Woodmere Court, legend, quarterback. How did you like that throw to Michael Thomas?
Ooh, I loved it, man.
You seen it, the one over the shoulder?
Yeah. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's just, man, when I seen it, it just brings back so many memories. Cause the thing about legends is, man, is that you gotta have somebody to throw it to, man, to become that.
Yeah, that's true. They gotta catch it, right?
You gotta catch it.
True.
So
that's true.
It brings me back to the pep talk, man, that when they celebrated Drew Brees, man, for that after he played against Atlanta, they celebrated him. And the first thing Drew Brees did, man, is he didn't put any attention on himself. He just praised the offensive line.
And the people he threw it to.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna, man, pay homage to that aside, man. I'm gonna pay homage to that, cause sometimes when you throw the ball, you gotta throw it, man, to where the receiver can get it. And that's basically it.
That's real. That's real.
If you can't throw, you got to go.
I like that.
I like that too.
See now what y'all don't know this JRoc, y'all know that this the big bro. And like I said, Woodmere legend,
Bundy Road legend.
Bundy Road legend.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah. This guy here, man, threw me a whole bunch of touchdown passes, man.
Yeah. And I was the defender.
Yeah. Pineapple.
I got lucky, man, because Aaron could have picked some of them off. He could have picked most. He could have picked most of them off.
Yeah, man.
I still got the scars from that thing.
Yeah. But baby boy right here, like I said, he got his legendary status playing. Playing high school ball.
And arena. Don't forget about arena.
Arena. Well, let me ask you this, though. So we talking about Drew. Let's talk about how do you feel about Camaro? Well, him being a young guy, he kind of remind me a lot of you, as far as fast, can catch.
I think JJ is
shifty. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, JJ. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about Camaro?
I love Camaro, man. I've loved Camaro ever since I seen that spark in that Chargers game in preseason.
Oh yeah.
And I know a lot of people wasn't saying much because everybody's under that veil. Oh, it's preseason. This, that, and other. He's playing against the. But I mean, you seen it there, man. You seen those flashes there, and then you you really couldn't see much in the first two games because we had AP, but when we traded AP away, traded AP away, gave the kid time, a chance to shine. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all he needed. And a lot of people don't know this guy was a standout at Alabama. Ran into some hard times, and they basically lost faith in him. And he worked his way back up, and I think that's what he needed. He's a standout, and he gets knocked down, and he has to work his way back up. That don't do nothing but make you better. So,
that's true. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I love the dude, man. Anybody, any utility you can take like that, you put him in the backfield. You can line him up in the slot. You can line him up outside.
But like I said, you saw my coverage. Like I said, I had to go and do some research. And that's why, and like I said, I compared him to Marshall Faulk. If you look at it, I was like, that's why he's flourishing in this offense.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you too, my bad, Jay. No, you good. I wanted to ask you too. What's your opinion on Marshall on that one? Because that's your Woodmere legend.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So what's your
7 picks in the game?
Yeah, and 6 the next week.
The next day.
Yeah. Still a record.
Yeah, still a record. Yeah, ain't nobody breaking that. Well, with Marshall on, goodness gracious, I wasn't sold on him in the beginning.
Because of the injuries?
Well, yeah, because look at our track record. Alex Molden.
Yeah,
Fred Reary. And countless other cornerbacks.
John
Patrick Robinson. Yeah. Stanley. Oh, yeah, his head started hurting. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Just looking at our track record at drafting corners. But like I said, Cousin Rocky, I call him up. He's He's my eyes out there in Ohio, and he was telling me that y'all getting a good prospect.
Yeah.
You know, and shout out to cousin Rocky.
Shout out.
You know, and he told me he was good, and I said, okay, well, you know, you say he's good because he told me about Ezekiel Elliott too. I didn't think Ezekiel was gonna be as good as he was. Yeah, he said Ezekiel was gonna be good. I told him about Michael Thomas. He said Michael Thomas. He said, man, y'all got y'all.
That's why I like you, because that's the perfect segue. Because I was gonna talk about Michael Thomas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, like I said, you being a receiver, that Woodmere legend, Bundy Road legend, and Timoleon legend.
Yeah.
Grenoble.
Yeah, Grenoble legend too.
Dang.
Yeah, you got the scars to prove it on that Grenoble. But
you need to make him a jacket.
Yeah. All the
street signs on my shirt.
All the street name, yeah. As far as, because like I said, to segue into that, okay, the battle for North Dalles. Only people from Woodmere know what we're talking about when we say battle for North Dalles. I don't know what Ryan was. You know, he probably was. You know, yeah. But so we was out there. We was Woodmere Court. It was me, Marcus, and a couple other cats versus North Dalles, the dudes that stayed on North Dalles. Now, there's a little known stat, and shout out to Lincoln Joseph because he's a part of that too. Because he threw the touchdowns. Marcus went off for what was that? 15 catches for 275 yards,
about 5 touchdowns,
and 5 touchdowns in one game. He was
Take that, Julio.
Because nobody stopped him. I mean, he was up and down the field. Then we switched up and down the field. So I almost had to pick that game, but the guy I was guarding, he only caught one pass. He became Mr. Irrelevant after that. So and it was a hell of a game. G broke his toe or tore his Achilles in that game. He was out for the season in that game. I caught it Charlie. I almost had to touchdown, but I caught it Charlie was. And so you know, and I had to. So, but like I said, being that you receiver, I mean, what are you seeing from Michael Thomas this year? Because a lot of people believe that he was going to have a sophomore slump. Yeah,
they always do that. But as far as Michael Thomas, I knew it's in his bloodline. As far as Keyshawn Jones being his uncle, and like I said, man, all these dudes are young guys, man. Yeah. And like I said, I figured that he would shine because when they ship Cooks out, he was gonna be the leader of the team, and his catch radius is ridiculous.
Yeah. You know why?
Why? Because it's big hands.
Nobody attacks the ball like he does.
Yeah, you're right.
Who taught him that? Who taught him that?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he read his book too.
Yeah, and I want to give another shout out, man. I'm glad, and I guess that equates to winning, that we got 5 Pro Bowlers, man.
Was it
6? 6 Pro Bowlers? Because I know Drew,
6,
Drew, Mike Thomas,
Lattimore,
Jordan, Kamara, and
Jordan, and the rookie Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, we got 2 rookie Pro Bowlers. Yeah, man. So I guess that comes with winning. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm proud.
Just the way
you gotta win to get in.
I mean, you gotta remember though, for like 4, 5, 6 straight games, we was blowing teams out. I mean, and that's with a quarterback that I'm not gonna say he's on the decline, but I mean, just look at that running game. That running game was just ridiculous.
And I gotta, if I see Sean Payton in the streets, I might slap him, man. I might do like Bernie Mac did in Head of State. Because all you had to do is run the ball, man. All you had to do is run the ball. Like I said, because a lot of people, Stephen A, that idiot, on ESPN, Drew Brees, he got to prove it. The past 3 years, he went 7-9. At least Mike Ryan went to the Super Bowl last year, and this and that. And I said, and then old boy had to put him in his spot.
Yeah.
No, not Max Kellerman. Damian Wood had to put him in his place. He said the main reason why they were losing was because their defense ain't had nothing to do with Drew.
Right.
It was because of their defense. He had to throw for 5,000 yards because they was always trailing.
Exactly.
So,
That's true.
But again,
it's true.
We ain't gonna talk about the Full Letter Network.
Well, yeah, of course,
because we already know that they biased.
Yeah, man. So they gonna talk about Dallas all week. And they lost.
All week. They're going to talk about Dallas all week. They're going to probably talk about the Jets all week. They're going to talk about the Giants all week. They're going to talk about the Giants all week. Okay?
They got shut out.
I mean, if it's not an East Coast team, and the Patriots, that's all they really talk about. I mean, if you really don't know football, you watch ESPN thinking that those are the only 4 teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ridiculous, man. That's why I don't even watch it. I'd rather watch NFL.
NFL Network or Fox,
because at least they cover things honestly.
Yeah. Fox Sports too, man. Fox Sports is big deal too.
I don't rock with Fox.
Well, I Shannon Sharp put his thing on.
The Heat on probably the only reason why I would watch it. But
I mean, Chris Carter too though. Chris Carter.
Yeah, Chris Carter.
He
Yeah,
wishy-washy, but okay.
all right. Yeah, I'm kind of with Aaron because that dude. What's that guy's name? It's the I don't want to say this on here, but that white guy,
Nick Wright.
Yeah. Okay.
That dude, yeah, man.
He doesn't know where he want to be.
Yeah, for real.
All right, man. Y'all got anything else? We couldn't get into your game.
Get into these games. Just get into the
Get into the
game.
game.
Like I said, we got to because after the game picks, we got to talk about this playoff season, man. We got to talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Gotta talk about it.
All right, that'll work. All right, we got obviously we got the Saints.
Clean sweep, dude.
Okay.
Bring out the Browns. Clean sweep.
Bucks. Okay, all that's on the same.
Yeah, clean
Who
sweep.
that? All right, Packers and the Lions.
Lions.
Lions, man.
Lions.
Right on. All right, the Texans and the Colts.
Colts.
Have you seen how the Texans are playing, dude?
Yeah, I might have to go. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna have to go with Texans, man. Cause at least the Colts been putting up fights with everybody else. Texans just.
So you going with the Texans?
Or going
I'm
with
picking the Colts.
Okay. So all this clean sweep with Texans. Go with the Colts. I'm sorry. All right, the Bears and the Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, but wait, wrestling.
Yeah, wait a minute, yeah.
But if you wrestling, okay, you put Bridgewater. So you
Vikings.
gotta-
Still Vikings.
I'm going Bears.
Okay.
I'm going Bears. I'm sorry.
All right.
What?
The Jets and the Patriots.
Really?
Okay. Patriots. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I ain't gonna check that one.
All right. Redskins and Giants.
Redskins.
Native Americans.
Native Americans.
Sorry.
Dang, man. I can't believe I haven't caught on to that yet, man. Many times I watch y'all shows, man.
All right. We got the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Cowboys.
Ooh.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Cowgirls.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah, because that's black. They don't call them the black and blue for nothing, man.
JRoc got the Eagles. All right. We got the Browns and the Steelers. Okay. Clean sweep.
Yeah.
All right. So you saying the Browns will go winless?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. All right, the Panthers and the Falcons. This is a big game right here.
I got Carolina, dude.
I'm going with the Falcons.
I'm going with Carolina.
What y'all looking at me for?
You going with Carolina?
I'm going with Atlanta.
He going with Carolina.
You going with Carolina?
I got to, man, because I don't. There's two variables, man. You got Atlanta playing and they need to win.
Mm-hmm.
You got Carolina. It's just like. It's like luck and momentum and all that is on their side, man. They just can't lose.
Nah, they can't. They're gonna lose the next week, that following week, because they're gonna run into us. And
I'm just saying. I mean, regular season wise.
Okay.
I mean, look at that. I mean, I called it. Let me say this: Tampa Bay was their kryptonite, and then what happened?
Tampa Bay almost beat them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. So who you going with?
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I don't want to. I'm gonna go Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm
you
gonna go
talk
Atlanta.
of all that shit.
I'm gonna go Atlanta, man.
So we split.
Yeah, we split.
Yeah, we split.
Okay, I can.
I'm sorry.
I can explain why I'm going for the Falcons. Because going for the Falcons because if the Falcons win, then they're in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the Saints win the division.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna go with them with that. But then I don't want to see a rematch between the Seahawks and the Rams. Yeah, because that's gonna be the matchup. Because if the Falcons lose, then they're out, and the Seahawks win, they're in. Like I was trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
So I'd rather see the Rams play the Falcons. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'd like to see that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than seeing them smash Seattle again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway, I'm just
Okay. Yeah.
So all right, my bad. We got the Bengals and the Ravens. Ravens got to win to get in.
Ravens.
I'm going
Yeah.
with Ravens.
You go Ravens. Yeah.
Clean sweep. All right. Bills and the Dolphins.
Bills. They win their last game and get in.
Bills.
Ooh, okay, good. Nah,
They're gonna be. But see, the problem is they probably might
Bills.
play Kansas City.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, Kansas City or
If you look at
Jacksonville.
To see, put Kansas City back on the Kansas City is back on the radar for me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Jaguars and Titans.
Jaguars.
Jags.
Titans.
All right.
I'm sorry, man. You got them division games like that, man.
Okay, the Chiefs and the Broncos.
Chiefs.
You don't even have to ask that.
The Raiders and the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going to Chargers too.
Chargers.
I'm going Raiders.
Okay.
I'm going Raiders.
Now this is gonna be a good game. These last two games will be good. 49ers and the Rams.
Rams.
Same here, Rams.
So you don't think Jimmy will do 5 straight?
I don't know.
No.
Nah, I don't. I think the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams really don't have nothing to play for, but he won't go in the playoffs with
he
momentum.
on the
So
high
I
note.
feel,
But man, the 49ers though, man.
Boy,
They coming back on. They coming back on.
I'm just saying.
That's
man.
who you going with?
I'm gonna be optimistic, man. Can I remain optimistic on that?
Just pick a team.
I'm going with the 49ers then.
I got the Rams.
I got the Rams. I got the Rams.
Okay.
Okay.
I had the Rams too.
All right. Last but not least, the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Seahawks need to win.
Seahawks need to win.
And they're at home.
They going to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Put that down.
I'm going to Seahawks. You know?
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
All right. Now you want to say playoff season?
Yeah. Okay. So we have the number 1, number 2 seed.
It's the Vikings and the Eagles.
Number 3 seed.
Rams.
4 seed.
Saints.
5 seed.
5 seed.
Carolina.
6 seed.
Atlanta.
6 seed is
As of
Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's Atlanta. But like I said, if Atlanta loses and Seattle wins, Seattle's in.
Okay. The NFC, man, is looking like it did back in the early 90s. Nothing but dog fights from top to bottom, man. When the Cowboys was winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I got, like I said, well, we'll do that.
Yeah,
but man, it's gonna be a tough race though. It's gonna be a tough. If we win, we guaranteed at least one home game, and that might be all we need.
Carolina,
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Whoever we play, I feel we're gonna win. So, but I think we're gonna make a deep run into the playoffs this year. You know, we might fall just short.
I think so too.
But
you want to fall just short, so you got that building block because you got a lot of injuries, and you can build because you got to look at the free agency that they've been signing and the draft picks, man.
I mean, they've been nothing.
You know,
they've been nothing short, but meticulous when it comes to drafting. I mean, the last 2 years, Saints. I mean, they've been doing a damn good job.
Like your draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, a damn good job at hitting on some of these guys. And the thing is, you can still tell me who the rookies were that you drafted last year. As a matter of fact, majority of them are still on the team.
Yeah.
That's as long
Jeff
as
Allen. Jeff Allen,
he's been hitting on these draft picks, these free agents. These guys have been coming in and they've been panning out.
Yeah. Manti-Te'o.
Man, and he was surprised because he was a bust.
Yeah.
He was a bust, but again,
thought he was a bust.
Well,
I don't think that system.
I don't think that system fit him, and he got hurt.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Lingering injuries.
Yeah, and luckily no catfish scandal, so he's been staying away from the catfish. Good deal. And like I said, I mean, it's something. I'm just gonna tell Saints fans, enjoy this year.
Yeah.
Enjoy
it better years
for what it is. Enjoy it for what it is, because unfortunately, I believe next year might not be that. Really might not be that. Just because I think Drew Brees is probably on his last legs. I think he has one more year.
He's a free agent.
He's free agent. So again, that might be a concern at who's going to be under center next year. It might be Chase Daniels.
I think they might get that boy one more year.
Give him another 2-year contract.
I would hope so, because I want him to break that record, because he's by the middle. I say by the 3rd or 4th game of next season, he's going to be the all-time passing leader. I'd rather him do that in the
He only needs 2,000.
I'd rather him do that.
Exactly.
I'd rather him do that in the Superdome.
Not Superdome. I'd rather him be a Saint when he does that.
Right. But to be honest with you, man, you know what I'm saying? We all in here like winners, man. And I would prefer to see Drew Brees in the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I second
I
that.
think you're right, but I think they can build that schedule be a little harder because they're going to win the division. But I still think the schedule they had this year was kind of hard.
It was hard. It was
very difficult.
It was for the first place schedule.
No, it wasn't the first. It was the first place schedule.
I think it was like the
third, because the Tampa was no. We were the last. No, Carolina was last in our division last year. Yeah. We were third, and Tampa was over us.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Tampa almost made the playoffs last year.
We wasn't even close. That's right. We spoiled it. We
beat them. Yeah, we beat them in the dome on Christmas
Day.
Well,
what I mean is, again, you look at our first 4 opponents. Let's see, the Patriots, they're in the playoffs this year. Vikings in the playoffs this year. Carolina's in the playoffs.
And Miami. All them first 4 teams made the playoffs last year.
That's
except
right.
for Carolina.
So,
Carolina's 3-0.
Like I said, that was like 4 weeks of straight.
I think the only break we got was when Rodgers was out. And we had to play Huntley in this first start.
Yeah.
You know, but besides that, we had to play Stafford. They made the playoffs last year. I mean, we had, you know.
Look at the Rams. The Rams made the playoffs this year.
Yeah, the Rams were good. The Rams were good. They got the future. They have the future coach of the year. I think he's gonna be the coach of the year this year.
I believe so too. I mean, he turned that team around.
Yeah,
I mean,
big time.
Yeah. So, but that's the NFC. Let's look at the AFC.
Okay, the AFC. AFC
is
obviously
New England.
New England.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay. Pull it up.
Okay, AFC, we got New England, we got Pittsburgh, we got Jacksonville, we got Kansas City, Baltimore, and we got Tennessee.
Oh, really?
Tennessee, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Well, which one called is out though?
Who?
Murray. He was.
Yeah,
He
he
got
out for the
hurt.
season. Yeah, he out for
He
the
got
season.
You ever
hurt.
seen Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh,
That's
man.
That's a big dude.
Man.
But
See, the thing about Derrick Henry that nobody notices, like you see this big dude, man, and you know what I'm saying, you think you can, you know what I'm saying, you think he ain't fast. This dude is pretty quick, man, to be.
He's a Heisman Trophy winner. So yeah, you got.
I mean, don't sleep on. They picked him up for a reason, man. And then look who he's studying behind.
yeah, that's true. Point.
I mean, I had him. I may be a little biased because I had him in fantasy football, but he broke for me a few times, a few games. Yeah, a few.
But
a few times in the flex he broke.
But see, that's what I'm saying. On the AFC side, it's a little bit more clear.
Pretty much.
You know, because if you look at it,
Yeah.
there's only one team I can honestly say that could play spoiler, either the Patriots or
It's the Chiefs.
That's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, you gotta throw Pittsburgh in that number. Dude.
No, we can't say Pittsburgh is spoiled because they're number 2 seed.
Yeah,
They got the. They gonna
I see what y'all saying.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was just saying generally who can beat the Patriots.
No.
Yeah, the Steelers. Yeah, I think you know we'll go out on a limb. I know I will. I say that the Steelers will beat the Patriots.
I say that too. I said whoever lost in the regular season is going to win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Not only that, Jacksonville is going to be one and done.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I don't trust Bortles.
Because
I don't trust Bortles in the
What
playoffs.
seed are they?
Yeah.
Huh?
Bortles was like
the Jacksonville.
3 seed.
So they're gonna wind up playing the Titans.
the Titans.
If the Titans,
Baltimore, huh?
No, they the 5.
It's 3 and 5, 4 and 5.
No, 4 and 5 and 3 6.
It's 3, 6, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna end up. Jacksonville gonna end up playing.
You know what? I take that back. Kansas City and Baltimore. Because there's something about Flacco in the playoffs. It's just something about Flacco in the playoffs.
Whoa.
It's like,
can you really say that though?
yeah.
I mean, but all right, Flacco in the playoffs with Ray Lewis, yeah.
That's true.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean that's what got him
But they
away.
got Mosley.
Ray Lewis can't play offense.
Right, and they got Mosley.
Good defense. You remember what y'all told me when I was talking to y'all on the phone? Run game, defense.
Yeah.
They got a good defense though. Got Mosley.
Yeah.
They got some corners that's hurt. Yeah,
I don't trust Baltimore's corners, man. Just like I don't trust
Jimmy Smith, he out.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith.
He out. Yeah. Well, but okay, most of the Kansas City.
I would love to see
like,
Kansas City play.
Yeah, because it seems like they really hitting their stride again, and that's scary. Because that's how the Giants won 2 Super Bowls. They got hot at the right time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They were middle.
They would always sneak in there.
Yeah,
sneak in that wild card.
And just run roughshot through the whole league, the whole playoffs.
And then, man, it didn't help, man, that we was already out of the playoffs, man, when it was time to play.
Man.
Yeah, they didn't want to play us. They didn't want to come to the dome. Remember that year?
Eli,
Yeah.
Because Eli Manning said the same thing, man. He said, man, look, he was going around buying gifts, man, for the San Francisco 49ers for beating us, man. They didn't really want to play us, man.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, because they would have had to come to that noise maker, man.
Like I said, I mean, it's going to be interesting.
Made quick work of them.
It's going to be an interesting playoffs. I can honestly say. I'm telling you, Patriots are not going back to the Super Bowl. They're not going back.
I don't know if these refs got anything to say about it.
Oh man, don't even talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up,
That's
man.
a good point.
Yeah, Calvin Benjamin, that was a touchdown.
I seen it.
That was a touchdown. I don't know what
He did the Michael Jackson. It is
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was a touchdown. I don't know what constitutes as a catch anymore.
I don't know, but I mean, for what it's worth, there's been a lot of bad calls this season.
Of course,
a lot of bad calls.
But again, can't nobody. And me and Mons, we talked about this yesterday. Can't nobody sit and tell me a referee can't affect the game.
Yeah, they momentum is still
Because if Buffalo would have scored that touchdown, that would have put them up over the Patriots. And see, again, there's something about when you score a touchdown, and all of a sudden somebody tell you no, that it's not a touchdown.
Yeah,
it really
takes the wins out your sails.
Yeah, it does.
So what I told y'all, momentum, man.
Game
of inches, game of momentum.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That really kind of stalled their momentum.
It's funny. I'm glad you said that because looking at the Saints game yesterday, I think Drew threw a pick to Deion Jones, and they got to the 2-yard line. And he fumbled, or they did a goal line stand.
Yeah,
they fumbled, took the turnover, bad calls, and if they take a touchdown away from that's man, they take the win because you right there, right at the cusp of making it a game. Because I think there was 13-0, and then if they would have scored, it'd been 13-7, and you know what I'm saying, you never know. But it wound up being 23-13. You know, so.
Well, another thing, man, that's bad management right there. What did they run on fourth or something like that?
Yeah, one time they got a goal line stand. Yeah.
But how's that bad? Quick,
I gotta kick the field goal, man. It happened to the
Steelers. You play for the points.
You always.
Well, if you're on the road, you always play for the points.
Well, yeah.
You take the points. Yeah, like you said with Steelers last week.
I mean, it's just like playing Madden, man. Take the points. You get another chance, take the points.
Depending on where you play.
Yeah. and depending on, man, what you did to, man, when you were in their arena.
You know what? Yeah. So they was just so AJ saying they was just trying to straight disrespect us.
And I always disrespect.
Yeah, I bet, like I said, this a hated rivalry, man.
But it's another thing, man. We like y'all was saying, man, we was getting in their heads, man. We from the 28-3s, from the loud dome, man.
Yeah, why not, man? I mean, that's just,
I mean, maybe they didn't want to take the risk kicking a field goal because bad snap, anything.
Anything.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. You're right. You pay for the points on the road. You play for the points.
You got to get the points because
man.
You got the win. They do. They field goal kick is a beast. You know what I'm saying? So if they, like you said, they don't fumble the snap, dude gonna make the kick.
They never out of really out.
Never
really out of the game.
Yeah, they really aren't. So
never really out of the game.
But yeah. So I guess we anybody else got anything? So we close it out. We good?
Ho on the bottle of rum.
Sounds good. JRoc.
No, all I say is, man, is that with the Saints and the Atlanta Falcons game, man, I seen the look in Drew Brees' eyes, man, on that sideline. Yeah, man. So you might as well, man, Atlanta fans, man, y'all might as well know that y'all was going down that week, man. Y'all was playing.
What you got, JD?
I'm just optimistic to see what we're gonna do in the playoffs. I want a deep. Obviously, I want a deep playoff run too. I want a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because like Aaron said, you never know what next year might hold. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling my hair out to that's where why isn't Drew Brees signed an extension yet?
I think the main reason why is he really don't like to negotiate during the season because it kind of takes away from preparation and stuff like that. But he should have signed before. But like I said, I think I think it's good because as much as you can say, I got Drew Brees on my wall. One is my favorite quarterback of all time next to John Elway. But it has to be about time where you do find a successor.
It should have been like that, like 4 or 5 years.
Well, I mean, now Drew was still playing. Drew was still playing good, but so you don't want to be at a point where you want to take him off the field. Okay. Because he's playing great. He's a great player.
All right.
But like I said, but you want to, like you said, you want to have your heir apparent, but you don't want dudes to sit for 4 years because that's what happened with Chase. Chase was on the team and he was sitting. He was like, okay, Drew ain't gonna give up the go.
Chase wasn't all that good though.
Right, exactly. But I'm saying he's a system. I don't say system, but he's a backup. He's a guy.
Okay, wait a minute, stop. I got two players.
I like what you call it better than Chase.
Ryan Griffin?
No.
Grayson?
No, not Grayson. Last year he had that.
McCown?
Yeah.
Luke McCown.
McCown.
Okay, well
he was good, but I mean he wasn't gonna never play.
Okay, well I got
two. Is that the one that had the 5 game against Carolina?
Yeah.
But it came down to the pick. That dude, man. That dude was decent, man.
He was alright. Yeah,
I understand that.
Well, I'm saying, like, okay, there's nothing wrong with sitting for 4 years. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He sat for 4 years.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he sat for about
and look at Jimmy Garoppolo. You know the 49ers didn't win a game before he got there?
He won one game.
Yeah. Oh, he did win one game?
Mm-hmm.
Look, now they, 5-12? About 5-11?
5-11, yeah.
So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with sitting. Hell, Carson Palmer sat for a year.
1 year. He was the number one pick.
And he was the number one pick.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it depends on how you do it.
I mean, look at what's his name? Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna sit. I mean, but you know, that's who the Saints really wanted.
Yeah.
But you know, but anyway,
They wanted Mahomes.
Yeah, they wanted him. Because you know they always gonna look for a successor. But I think that it don't hurt to look. But if he's playing at a high, just like with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's playing at a high level. You can't take that dude off the field.
I was gonna say you take him off the field, but
really,
you know you kind of gotta. I mean, do what Green Bay did. You know, you kind of gotta look
push him out the door.
Yeah, you gotta push him out the door.
But look what we got instead of
love you. Hell, a couple years later they retired his jersey. I mean, you know, they showed him love, but I mean, just
but look
right now we need to move forward.
But look what we got instead of a successor. Look what we got.
You know, they got this cat. They got this cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. And you could probably put anybody back there, and they'll probably do good. But they got this cat, Tyson Hill, man.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be the dude right there.
Yeah.
You keep him on the team, that's gonna be your success.
What is he playing?
He's a special teams guy.
But
he plays quarterback.
Yeah, he plays quarterback.
But he's a special teams dude.
Yeah.
He's making tackles on special teams and stuff like that. So if you keep him on the team,
number 8, right?
no, he number 2. Yeah, I think he number 2. You keep him
That's
on
right.
the team.
Where we found him at?
Man, he was on somebody's practice squad, son. We just picked him up.
I heard about him.
Yeah,
I forgot. I want to tell you about him. Yeah, they said that dude big too.
Yeah, he like 6 something. He taller than Drew and everything. So like I said, you keep him in house,
develop
him and play him. He could be another like Cam Newton, but just white.
Oh, he's a white dude?
Yeah, he's a white boy. Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah. But anyway, man, I want to thank my big bro Jay.
No problem, man.
Baby boy JJ, he's my nigga. You know, like I said, this is the producer of the show. He wanted to put the videos out, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook and all that good stuff. So this
Press it up,
right
nigga,
here.
look sweet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is my guy right here. He called me almost every week. Number one fan, always why he said, man, I love y'all show, man. So you know, it's good to have brothers, you know, that support you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they asked us. JJ asked us, man, y'all need to do a show, man. So me and Aaron Laser like, yeah, you're right. But we had to get my dude's schedule straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But JRoc asked me, man, when y'all next show, man? You know, so we appreciate our brothers support.
Yeah, no doubt. And just, you know, everybody on Facebook, you know, we appreciate y'all. You know, shout out to, you know, everybody on Facebook.
Yeah, everybody check it out.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Yeah, definitely.
What's up, Big Kurt?
Big Kurt, you know what I'm saying? He
Preston,
watching.
Fran and
Preston, fan. Yeah. So like I said,
another fellow would me a lot.
He can attest to a lot of them stories. You know, so like I said, we appreciate everybody watching. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the video. Baby bro always tell us to say that. What else you got?
Got to, man. Got to.
And stop by, get you some, what's that, forbidden, what's Kim's,
Oh, you talking about
spoil right.
man.
Eats and treats.
Some of the best.
Everything. Everything.
I mean, if it look like I got my eyes glazed over, it's, you know, it's because of that. But I mean, you know, just some of the best desserts. And you know, not too expensive. I mean,
it's very delivered.
To me, she's way better than edible.
Edible arrangements.
Yeah,
way better than.
Presentation is better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so y'all give us a shout out. Baby boy gonna put the link to their website, or y'all got a website, right?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, he'll put the link to the website,
Just look
Facebook page.
Yeah, just look them up on Facebook. Spoil right Eats and Treats.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, you got Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh yeah,
Valentine's Day is coming up.
And for people back home, Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I mean, she does it for every occasion, man. Every even 420. I know nobody in here do nothing. Y'all bet not.
That's right.
I'm just saying. I mean, just for example, man. Anything you can think of.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of, she got it.
That's true. So like I said, y'all be good. Have a safe holiday. Me and Caz will be back next week. We was hoping our other brothers would be here, but like I said, you got work schedules and stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of tough to get all of us together. But like I said, we here. You know, we got moms in the room. We got our wives in there, our kids in there. So, nothing but family. That's what we represent. We appreciate y'all. And happy holidays, and we out.